Brick by brick, we set our foundation. Every stone that we laid was our love's salvation. We built a bridge to connect our dreams, high as the sky, touching heaven, so it seemed hard to imagine we would lose it all. Like London bridges falling down. I'm crumbling to the ground. It takes some pain to make you strong. Maybe not down, but not for long. London bridges falling down to the crowds, but I'll rebuild again.
So Paige, can we talk about London Bridges? Like, that's
Yeah.
our favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
I just want to know,
Awesome.
do you write from real life experiences?
Yeah.
And what happened there?
Entire life. I'm so transparent. Yes, very much so. I do. I can't help myself. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. You will either hear my stories or your own in my music. Friends might be listening to a song like, wait, isn't that a conversation we had last week? And I'm like, what? Oh, it's crazy. It is kind of familiar. I didn't even notice.
Chili dog.
No, but everything I write comes from a real place. For me as an artist, it's really important for me I want to connect to people. And I feel the only way you can do that is if you present yourself in truth. And so, everybody, our circumstances may not be identical, but everybody feels pain. Everybody feels joy. Everybody's had their heart broken. Everybody's been through these things or felt these emotions in life. And so it's just me just sharing part of myself in the hopes that people will connect and then want to share themselves with me. So London Bridges, actually was funny story. I had no intention of making Mile and Stiletto's EP. I was not in a mindset where I was ready to go back into the studio and do another record. And I was in a relationship for almost 4 years, and we thought it was going to be the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with. And he broke up with me, and took it very hard. It's really hard. And, and I literally, all I ever know how to do when I'm going through something is write, whether it's journaling or songs. And so, Manny, Jose, we're friends. So he was listening to me cry and vent and all this stuff. And he just so happened to not be on tour all summer. So he's like, if you ever just want to come over and just get it out, like, we can just write. And London Bridges was actually the first song we wrote. And it just kind of like poured out. I was like, oh my God, this is
You guys nailed that song,
it.
Paige. You guys nailed it.
Yeah, the expression. The expression definitely came
That's
through.
a hit. That is a hit. There's no doubt that song is a hit. I listened to it. I was coming back from a meeting before this interview. I listened to it 12 times, cranked with the earbuds. My ears still ringing. Like, it's an awesome song. It's just fantastic.
Yes.
You guys, out of the park. And you're approaching 75,000 views on YouTube.
I am. That's like,
right?
Not that we're counting.
Going up.
No, I'm
going up.
I check every day. I check. What? And I'm telling my mom, like, Mom, it's 75,000 people. So, I don't know. It's kind of like surreal because I've been putting videos up on YouTube for forever, and my peak would be like 2,000 or something. So with this video, putting it up, and again, I'm independent, so it's not like I have the funds to do a whole out marketing promotions campaign. So the fact that like 75,000 people have viewed it and it continues to keep increasing is just, I just feel like that's all God. I just feel really like blessed. I'm just like, that's so cool. So yeah.
Oh yeah. And what's amazing, I saw you do a live performance of it.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Flawless. The vocals were flawless. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. It was
got a pair of lungs on you.
Yeah, I was like, because we said that when we first heard the song. It's like, let's hear her sing it live, right? We're being cynical, right? So yeah, right, sure. In the day of auto-tune, right, and Melodyne, let's hear her sing it live. And then I see a YouTube vid about a week later, and it was like, wow.
Yeah, she's got her chops.
Nailed that.
Yeah, I'm so like, again, like I get offended if someone's like, oh, well, we'll just fix that. I'm like, yeah, it's called another take. That's how you fix it. Like, I get so offended. Like, unless we're doing something to add effect for something cool, like I don't like my vocals being messed with. And I will do it again and again until I get it right. And I also just have the approach where sometimes, like, it doesn't have to be perfect to still be passionate. And sometimes, have you ever heard someone who sings and you're like, wow, they just sang that impeccable. Like, it was pitch perfect. Every note was right. They hit every single note, but I felt nothing. Like, it was impeccable, but I felt nothing. And sometimes you have to leave the space for the heart and the passion to come through. And sometimes you can have a performance where that artist is so in that truth in that moment that if a couple notes go flat or sharp, like, leave it alone, because you might fix the note, but you lose the truth.
Yeah.
And so
it makes it real.
Yeah. And I'm very much so, like, I literally, when I record songs, my first thought when I go to do stuff is like, okay, can I do this live? Because I don't want to do songs where, like, I sing them and everyone loves them, and then I'm like, yeah, but we're not going to do them because I can't sing them. There's one time thing. So, and I always kick myself in the butt because I write I'll write, and Jose would be like, it's so high. And I'm like, I know this is going to, like, kick me in the butt when I'm, like, on tour. And I'm a month in and I'm exhausted and I have to go give everyone passionate London bridges when I'm just like, oh, geez, I'm so tired. But that means a lot to me that you guys enjoy it. Oh. It's a special song for me. I think it was when I wrote it, it was like that moment in my real life where I feel like I, like, let go and started moving on.
Like London Bridge.